Hello, hello. Hi, how is everybody doing? Let me make sure all the apps are closed and everything so that way I'm not louder than I normally am. Um, and then my computer does that. All right. So, as you know, I am trying to do a little bit something different. We have moved locations. So the office is now in an office and I have not set anything up yet. It is, pretty much open to interpretation, as I like to say. Um, but at the same time, we try to do what we can do, you know, the best that we can. So I had, um, oh, let me say hi to a couple of you guys. Let's go ahead. We have the amazing Red is in the house. We have Jacob Harkey and the amazing Jane Doe. Hi, Liz. Hello to everyone. I do appreciate each and every one of you. But it's basically turned into a whole office fiasco where I was trying to reorganize and trying to do, not trying to reorganize, and my love basically was like, we're doing this and we're gonna do it today. And I was like, okay, if you don't want to do this, it's okay. We don't have to do this. And she's like, no, I want to do this. Hey, Miss Sunrise Dawn, thank you so very much for coming. Kim, good evening, Liz. Good evening to you. Cinderella, hey, how are you? We have, hi, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hi from North Georgia, everyone. I'm glad your eye is doing a lot better. That makes me feel a little better because I know that it wasn't doing so good for a while. I do also want to talk about, we had this amazing situation happen. Well, at least I had this amazing therapy session. And my therapist was basically like, be careful that you're not overindulging in something because you're making up for the fact that there's loss. Sarah 78, thank you so very much for the chat. Um, we have Cassie. Liz, do you know the Joey from the Information Center? I personally don't know them, but I do find it very unique that they've removed Sebastian because Sebastian is making too much noise or getting too much attention. I do think it's very hysterical that they're doing that. But you'll get to see some beautiful tricks. Unfortunately, their security guard gave some disgusting tricks. And that should tell you what kind of life we lived. If you see some of the stuff the security guard was saying to Streets of LA, like that right there is how we lived, in hurt and fear and pain, and just taking our biggest secrets and our biggest wounds and ripping them apart. Like the idea that, oh, if you'd have been a better father, what the good God is going on here that someone would even think that it is okay to talk about or okay to say. We're all human beings. Whether you've never been in Scientology, whether you've been in Scientology, we're all human beings. But before I get on my soapbox about that, my therapist was like, be mindful of what's going on around you. When someone loses someone, like as you guys all know, last Thursday we lost her, Carrie's father, and honestly, it feels unreal at times. It feels like it's like there's something wrong, or like it's not real. But then in the very same breath, it also is like it is real, and we have to face it. And unfortunately, I am not good at facing pain. I'm good at structure, organization. You want me to do something, you want me to move something, you want me to feed the animals, you want me to feed the children, you want me to do this. I got you. I got you. But then at the same time, I also don't process emotions the same as a lot of other people because of growing up in Scientology. I process emotions by tucking them deep down, and then they sneak up on me occasionally and seem to overwhelm me. I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot of work on myself with therapy, with connecting to friends. I had an amazing talk with one of my dear friends earlier today, as well as yesterday. It's like everybody's checking in on me to make sure that, I'm being there and doing everything I possibly can to support Carrie. I do also want everybody to know, it is early in the stream. Please don't forget to smash the like, hit subscribe. It does help with the algorithm. Um, and we all do the best that we can. I know that I believe Serge is downtown at the streets of LA, or he's got something going on. And that man is amazing. If you have a chance to catch up on Serge Delmar, please definitely do that. He is an amazing man. Through the hell that we've been through, a lot of us have found solace and solitude and friendship and family. Now there's also be there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Free Bob Ferris. That's right. I will tell you in this situation, there's a lot. I didn't know this. Okay. I did not know this. I was told that people pretend to be second gens. Okay. This was told to me a couple months ago, and literally in the moment, the power that lies to paralyze. Hey, Liz. Hey, everybody. Yes, Serge is live at the test center. Nice. Okay, then I'll definitely have to catch up before I can, if I can. But I never understood the idea of someone wanting to be us, someone wanting to be a second gen. Let's take out my father from the equation for this moment and just think about what I've gone through as a second gen. I've been beaten. I've been abused. I've been put into situations where adults are punching me so hard that it's breaking ribs. I've had actual family relatives hit me so hard that it broke ribs, bones. I've broken every bone but like 3 in my body. And when I tell you every bone but 3, don't worry. My phalanges, which are fingers, yeah, those have all been broken multiple times. I have little tricks that I can do with them now. It's the coolest thing. Rhonda W., how have you been, lady? It's nice to see you. But we also barely ate. And if we did eat, it was the exact same foods all the time. We basically got, pizza on Fridays a lot. AOLA kids got pizza on Fridays a lot because, what we were being told is that they have become number one. And that's the biggest thing is like you make the most amount of money, you make the most amount of noise, whatever you have to do as an org, like whether it's getting people in, getting people on course, getting people paying for auditing, whatever they have to do. If they make the most money, it's a big hoopla that this building is number one. They've sold so much. And it turns into this bloody joke. But in that same breath that it turns into a bloody joke, I've heard that people want to pretend that they're second gens. And for me, I'm literally, as I stare at a computer screen, I'm sitting here wondering, why on God's green earth would you want to be us? Why? Why would you want to be us? And then you also have, some people that are like, oh, I'm your friend. And then, I had never met someone that, because the big bad thing was that the gay is 1-1, which is covert hostility. I know a lot of people have explained it on a lot of different channels, but the best way I can do it is someone smiling to your face while they're stabbing you in the back at the same time. They don't care. They're just smiling. Oh, yes, I am absolutely your friend. I've got your back 100%. And, it's all of these things. And then you turn around and that person's gone, or that person, does something so vile that you can't even see your way past it. And to bring a better understanding, it's like, people come out of the woodworks and, some people have been so amazing. Rhonda, Red, Jane, each and every one of you, Warren, you guys have come out of the woodworks and been amazing. Leslie, all these people have come and become my family. E from Degraded Daughters, she has become someone I can talk to. Nora has become someone that I can talk to. And Nora and I were at Celebrity Center at the exact same time, being tortured at the exact same time. But at the same time, I never got a chance to meet Serge while I was in the Sea Org, but I met him now and he boggles me just how strong he actually is. But then think about it. We've all had to become strong to survive little situations. Now this will be a short live, everybody, just because I want to refresh everybody. I want to have a channel that not only helps get my father out, but helps educate about Scientology. Not only helps educate about Scientology, but lets you know what some of us went through as children. I remember that so vividly. It's disgusting. Jane, yes, new digs, new space, new office. Nothing's been really loaded on the shelves yet. We're trying. We're working on it. We're doing our best. But you also have, people that say that they're your friend and then turn around and, they're not. I've never really had a family. The idea of family has never meant very, very much to me, honestly. It literally was like an image, an idea, a thought. It's something that you see on television, but it's not real life. And so I basically, Jane from another planet, thank you so very much for coming. Did I see Jane? Both Jane or Janet. I apologize. Janet, I'm so sorry. It was one of my moments. I looked too quickly. Hi, Liz in chat from Janet. But we're all doing the best that we can. Now, to get better to the point, I want this space to not only be about getting Scientology to close, getting Sea Org members free. I also want to expose everything that has happened and will continue to happen if we don't do something. So what we have to do in the space that I call my channel or my time when I do a live, I say the word pineapple is a safe word. It means nothing more than that. It's just a safe word. It was a word that we come up with in a moment. If you feel weak or you need a friend or you literally feel like everything's against you and you feel like no one will pick up the phone, please reach out to me. Now I know Red is going to pop it in the chat and she's going to she's going to show you all of the beautiful information. Let me pop this up as well. I want you guys to absolutely email me if you have any questions, any problems, any concerns. If you want to ask about my dad, ask about my dad. You can email me. I do the best that I can to get back to every single email within a short period of time. If you just need a friend, email me. I will absolutely. Hold on, let me grab this one real quick. Need a mod during a live, type the word pineapple or the emoji and we'll double check the area. Thanks for helping for this wonderful community, safe from bullying and trolls. Absolutely. If you need, basically what that's meant, everybody, is it's literally meant to say, if you see someone saying something disgusting, if you see someone doing bullying, say the word pineapple. So either a mod, Carrie, because yes, everybody, in case you needed to know, Carrie is in the background. I would flash her on the screen so that way you can see her, but I don't have a death wish, everybody. Oh, there she is. Liz at midnight. Is it really midnight for you? Good Lord, Marilyn, what are you doing up? That's okay. You're still very much loved, but thank you so very much for being here. So what I want to do is to put it out there that yes, if you say the word pineapple, we're going to come to your rescue. We're going to come and see what's going on. But then at the exact same time, I'm also saying, if you need a friend, if you need a family member, as much as you guys listen to me and what goes on with my life, what's happened in my life, how close I am to getting my dad out, how far I am, whatever it may be, you guys have listened and you've helped me. When my family's been down, a few of you have sent us food. And let me tell you that blows my mind. It literally feels like it's, it feels like a bad dream, but at the same time, it's not a dream. And I keep having to tell Carrie it's not a dream. And then one of you guys blows us away and say, here's dinner, here's this, so that way you don't have to think about it. It's the last thing that you want to think about. And I am so blown away by each and every one of you that I don't even know what to say. But I do want to say, I'm going to take a poll or a tally at some point in time. If you, at the end of this live, if you can go to the chat and put 1 in the chat if you want to see my Pokemon slabs back up in there. Put 2 in the chat if you want to see just the handmade items there. Me and Taz, we're here for you, Liz, far and away. Yes, yes. But if you can do that at the comments, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little wager and have everyone else participate in what goes in the backdrop. If it's pictures of my family, I'm not putting the kids in my backdrop. So please don't recommend that one. If you want nothing but my open Pokemons, my packs, my collectors, my collection things, I am totally down for that. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know it is a new year and there are new things going on. I wanted to let you know that we're literally doing our best that we can. This, as I said, it's going to be an extremely short live, primarily because the time it is for me. I need to go to bed. And for everyone else, I want to be respectful. Oh, Jamie Palmer in the house. Hey there, Liz and everyone. How are you doing today? I am working on it. I am honestly working on the best that I can. Okay, I like the idea of Pokemon and handmade stuff. Yes, I still have my handmade items. They mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to each and every one of you that have sent that to me, or Christmas cards. I've collected each and every one of the Christmas cards. I even have the cards that have just been sent to me on the Just Because Day, because I love cards. And what better of a gift than receiving a card, especially if you never got them. Okay, whoops. Sharon Gregg. Sharon, welcome so much to the chat. But if the chat does have any questions, I'm going to open it up for the questions. If you want to make a statement, yeah, I'm definitely going to do it the way I want it, Janet. We're going to do it with a little bit of love and a little bit of care and compassion, but we're doing this with an open space. Like, I'm still going to have, my books behind me. We're going to sort them in a different array. Clearwater Cheryl, so nice to see you. Oh, goodness. Yes, for those of you that are wondering, yes, this is my P.O. box. It is also on the front page, or that main page right when you go to the main screen. It shows up as my P.O. box because as silly as it is, I still get some messages asking why it doesn't pop up more. It pops up as much as it needs to, and all of that information. But I do want to say thank you so very much, everyone, for sharing the love, for messaging me, to give Carrie a hug. As I told you, she is in the background. I don't know why she's not chit-chatting, or at least saying hi, that she's in the background. Okay, you want to do that? We'll do that. Y'all got to see her. I might die for it, but y'all got to see her. But yes, we're all doing the best that we can. That's not nice, honey. But I do want to say thank you so very much, each and every one of you. I appreciate every single second and every single thing that you guys have done. Marilyn, I saw the lives. You're killing it. You're doing amazing. You are blowing everyone away. If you don't have a chance to see Marilyn's musing, please visit Marilyn, see her musing. We have someone in here that has Willie Weed. Well, yeah, someone has Willie Weed. Peter Anderson, so nice to see you. But we all are there for each other, and that's what I want as an open space. I want open communication. If you have any questions, concerns, or problems, if anything is bothering you, or if you're just not understanding a certain situation, I do open topics. I don't kick anyone out. I don't silence anyone. The main concern is don't bully, and we'll be fine. That's what we do for each other. So I do want to say thank you so very much for being here. Please don't forget to tip your waiter. Tomorrow, I promise I will do a much better one, a much longer one. But this one just happened to be we had to move a whole bunch of things, and obviously I'm not fully set up. But I did want to reach out to you and at least, say a little bit of what's going on. And then we're gonna have an absolute great time tomorrow. Um, I'm eventually going to, when things settle down, I'm going to eventually make it down to LA so that I can do the streets of LA and I can scream my dad's name just as much as everyone else's. Um, but yes, you can absolutely um, make comments after the live. It shows engagement on the channel. Yes, it does. It absolutely helps. It will help continue spreading the word so that way we can continue getting our channel to grow, our space to grow, and keep doing what we're doing and having a space for each other, having an openness for each other. But again, if you do have, oh, you were just with Surge on their life. Nice. Which Surge was it? Both Surges or just one Surge? I'm just curious. I'm gonna have to double check that one because I didn't have a chance to go on to that. Jane. Okay, I finally got a rental car. I'm going to post office and send you something cool you'll love. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I absolutely do. Okay, just Serge Delmar. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, Sergio Belinsky? What? But yes, I'm glad that he's on the streets because he has a way with words and he does not mince those words. And he definitely lets people know what goes on in those hotels. So I want to say thank you. Please don't forget to tip your waiter or waitress. I do know that this is going to be a very short stream and I am sorry, but it is late and I did want to at least pop in and say hello to everyone. Yes, Serge absolutely tells the truth and so does Laura. When they go out there with a bang, and one day I'll get to join them. So I do want to say thank you so very much. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the people that bought stuff on the Amazon wish list. Thank you for the food donations. Thank you so very much for, the PayPal and the Venmo. Thank you so very much, each and every one of you. I appreciate everything that you guys have done. And the love that you've shown me is monumental. And I really appreciate it. So thank you so very much. Don't forget to tip your waiter or waitress. Please be kind to everybody in the comments because we are all human. We all bleed the exact same color. Okay. Let's see. Margie Barr. My first live in a while. Condolences for the family loss. Yes, it's hard, but we are doing this as much as we can. We are literally trying to stand tall for our family. But I will before I end this actually. So my therapist originally, because that was my topic I originally wanted to go with. My therapist had said that a lot of people tend to pick up new habits, whether they be drugs, alcohol, video games. They pick up new habits to basically compensate or numb the pain and the anger and the hurt. And I realized the other day that I was using a lot of getting, the structure together. DBI 41. Hey Liz, it's so nice to see you. But I was using a lot more, as a lot of us put it, the THC to help me numb it. And now I'm more aware of the situation. So I just I have my casual, but I also I do it for pain because I do have some issues that happen, but I was just trying to unfortunately numb myself. And I realized that, that is the worst thing that I can do is numb myself. I need to feel this. And by feeling this, I need to express what's going on. If I can express what's going on, then guess what? I am no longer a Scientologist. because that is the one thing you cannot do as a Scientologist is express your feelings, your emotions. You're considered case on post. You're considered, a downstat. You're considered all of these bullshit things. And by really processing pain, I'm doing the opposite of what a Scientologist would do. I'm doing the opposite of what this crowd wants, and we're waking people up. And the streets of LA is doing amazing. Lara doing amazing. Serge doing phenomenal. And so we're all doing what we need to do to be there for each other, to cheer each other on. So thank you everyone for being here with me on my short live. And I will race you to the comments. But above all else, I love you. Have a great night. And thank you so very much. Liz, you're my tone 40. Thank you. I appreciate it. That made me giggle. So thank you so very much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to smash the like, hit subscribe, and know that I love you, each and every one of you. You have become my family. Thank you.